Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 5.
Coming up tonight, we're going to have a live update on our coat drive for Lincoln children at the Channel 8 station today.
Also, a local restaurant adds a unique new employee.
But first, Lincoln police need your help after a fatal crash. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. A person was killed along Highway 77 this morning.
Rescue crews were dispatched to a fatal pedestrian crash, and tonight police are looking for the driver of a car. The crash happened around 7 a.m. Wednesday on Highway 77 over the BNSF railroad tracks. 77 southbound was closed between West O and Van Dorn Streets for about 4 hours. Now, details of the pedestrian who was hit and killed have not been released. However, Lincoln police are looking for the driver of this four-door sedan. They won't say whether the driver is thought to be directly involved in the incident or whether it was a hit and run. They say the investigation is still in the preliminary stages, and they want to speak with the driver of this vehicle to gather more information. And police say the department will release more details regarding that fatal crash tomorrow. Lincoln police released the name of the victim in Monday's homicide.
They say 29-year-old Trevius Clark was from Lincoln, was killed during a fight. Police described the weapon used as being a large pole. 50-year-old Brian Adams was arrested for second-degree murder and use of a weapon to commit a felony. Police say Clark and Adams knew each other. The investigation, though, is still ongoing. Anyone with information should call police. Some business news now. No doubt you've seen all of the help wanted signs out there.
That's right, and many businesses have struggled to get enough workers. Well, tonight, meet a worker who's always on time, never calls in sick, and is a big help for other employees. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez gives us a look at what the future may hold.
I'm at JoJo's Gelato and Grill, where the owners aren't strangers to stepping outside of the box and being creative. They were the first restaurant to offer gelato in Aurora, Nebraska, and now they are the first restaurant in the entire state to hire a new kind of server.
It's been a huge struggle. We went for like 2 or 3 months without a single applicant.
After struggling to find people to work for them, the owners, Marnie and Jim, hired a robot to deliver orders to customers.
Please take your food. We already now are closed 1 day a week because of staffing issues. Servy just really takes that pressure off of our servers.
On top of the staffing shortage most of America is experiencing, having a small business in a small town poses its own set of struggles.
We probably currently have about half of the staff we really need. And part of that is we rely a lot on high school labor, and they have, they're out for sports, especially in a small town. And so at any given time, about half of our high school labor is unavailable to work.
For most customers, it's a surprise to be served by a robot, which puts a smile on their face. But for those who fear robots will be replacing humans, the owners have no plans for that.
We still feel like we want to be careful not to lose that personal touch. People still like, oh, we forgot, silverware, forgot a straw or something. So we need to be checking on those tables, and Servy can't do that. So she's definitely not replacing anyone in particular, but she's taking a load off of the staff we have.
During a busy rush of hungry customers, Servy can also take dirty dishes back to the dishwasher. Servy, which they've renamed as Giada, has been working for about a month, and there's no plans of her going anywhere. But they are looking to hire, so if you're interested in working here at JoJo's, their contact information can be found on our website. Now I'm going to take a bite of this delicious food. Reporting in Aurora, Ariana Martinez, Channel 8 News.
Do I have to tip the robot? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. JoJo's signed a 3-year deal to have the robot at a cost of about $1,000 a month. Jim and Marnie say so far, it's worth it. The restaurant industry not the only ones dealing with staffing shortages.
According to the Department of Labor, there are 16,000 job openings in Lancaster County alone.
A lot of different industries are having trouble finding people. There's so many variables with an individual dropping out of the labor force. It's hard to pinpoint exactly who is doing what and why.
Based on pre-pandemic employment levels, food service workers, truckers, and cashiers are projected to have a lot of demand. Mark Whitehead, president of Whitehead Oil, employs a combination of the three. He says he's had to increase wages to encourage people to join their staff and to keep them.
We pretty much made it a permanent part of our wage structure, and that's not easy on a profit statement. I think everybody in the marketplace, in order to attract the best talent available in the market, have had to raise their wages.
The Department of Labor says several factors, including baby boomers retiring, brain drain, and of course the pandemic, contribute to labor shortages that we've seen here in the state. We'll have more on this story at 6 o'clock tonight.
Turning to weather now, John's been warning us it was coming, much cooler today. In fact, we were wearing coats out in the parking lot for our coat drive this afternoon. John?
Yeah, if you were watching last night, I think I'd even mentioned find your jackets before you're heading to work and school today, because you're going to need it. The high temperature of the day was 63 degrees. That happened about 2 o'clock in the morning, and from there we've been dropping throughout the afternoon. Temperatures compared to 24 hours ago, it's running to about 25 to nearly 30 degrees cooler, 26 degrees cooler exactly in Lincoln. And that means right now we've got a temperature of 53 degrees outside. It is in the 40s in Columbus, where it's 48 degrees. It's 49 in Aurora, struggling to stay above 49 in Grand Island and Kearney, where it's currently 50 degrees. Winds are continuing to gust at times 30 to 35 miles per hour, and that's still the case here as of 5 o'clock, with gusts to 30 in Columbus, York, as well as in Grand Island. Here is the weather system that's brought us the cooler air, brought a cold front through the area early this morning. It's now bringing rain and snow to the Dakotas as well as to portions of Minnesota as it's moving off to the east. We're just left with some low clouds back behind that. We'll keep a lot of those clouds around, I think, as we go through the rest of the evening and through parts of tonight. 51 degrees by 6 o'clock, 50 by 8, and 46 degrees by 10 o'clock. Just how cold we get tonight. Also, do we see some warmer temperatures coming our way, or are we just stuck into a late fall, early winter pattern? We'll have the answer to that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, John. I mentioned it before. Today, Channel 8 is partnering with Lincoln Public Schools for the Bubba's Closet Coat Drive.
That's right. It's happening right now in our station parking lot. That's where we'll find Channel 8's Macy Meyer live with the latest. Macy?
Well, yeah, guys, not too far from you. We're just right outside the studios here out collecting coats. We're teaming up with Lincoln Public Schools today to do this coat drive to kind of help as many kids as we can get coats for this winter season that seem to have come upon us pretty quickly today. Right now I've got with me the principal with Cavett Elementary, Jeff Versalino. And Jeff, I mean, you're here every day. These are kind of the coats that kids from your school are going to be receiving, that kindergarten through 5th grade. How much of a need are coats just like these?
A tremendous need. We've had over 1,100 students this year that have requested coats, just to make sure that they are prepared for elements that we're standing in, you know, just like today.
Yeah, and you mentioned it today. Obviously, I know you were talking about earlier, maybe kids showing up without those coats, they just didn't realize it. But when that cold weather strikes, I mean, how many parents maybe kind of realize those coats that we had last year aren't fitting these kids? Maybe we need some new ones.
It happens all the time. We have a lot of students who either walk to school or are waiting to ride the bus, and they, you know, don't have adequate clothing to survive the elements and to make sure that they are prepared for school on a daily basis.
And this might seem like maybe kind of a basic necessity for all of us, but maybe kind of put in perspective that some of these kids, maybe while we have 4 or 5 coats at home, that they don't really have any.
That's so true. You know, we might have some students that have a sweatshirt to get them through the summer, or that they pass down within their family. So drives like this, I mean, this is amazing, and it makes an incredible difference for Lincoln Public Schools students.
And we're doing the coat drive today here with us, of course, but this need kind of goes on throughout the winter. This is kind of with Bubba's Coat Closet, correct? And maybe how can people kind of continue to donate? And obviously it's not just coats, it's kind of monetary donations as well.
Most definitely. We've got a couple of different ways. Thanks, first of all, to Channel 8 for sponsoring this today and having us out. As you can see, we've got a couple of large boxes that are already filled up. Lincoln Public Schools has a LPS Foundation site that's set up for where families can make donations. People can also stop by and drop off new coats at elementary schools.
And something that I kind of talked about earlier today was important that I didn't even know that we were kind of collecting was those hats and gloves too. Coats are great, coats are needed, but there's little things too that are definitely going to be a whole lot of help.
You bet. In our winters, you can never have enough hats, coats, and gloves, and we have plenty of hats and gloves in our health office that we do supply for students, but can always use extras.
recess can get a little cold.
Oh, most definitely. It can get very cold.
Perfect. And of course, we're going to be out here until 6:30 tonight, guys. We're right on South 10th Street, and we're accepting coats for kindergarten through 5th grade, boys and girls. Anything that you can bring is greatly appreciated. If you want to make that monetary donation, we have all that information on our website, klkntv.com. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Macy, thank you very much for that live update. Like she mentioned, we're going to check back in with her at 6 o'clock as well. Still ahead here on the news at 5, a big break in the search for Brian Laundrie.
The latest right after the break.
Is your heart focused on caring for others? At Center
New developments in the search for Brian Laundrie, the person of interest in the death of Gabby Petito.
Officials finding remains and some of his belongings in the nature preserve where authorities have been searching for him. ABC's Rena Roy has the very latest.
New developments in the ongoing search for Brian Laundrie. A human remains detection team, including a cadaver dog, called along with the medical examiner to this nature preserve Wednesday afternoon.
Investigators found what appears to be human remains, along with personal items, such as a backpack and notebook belonging to Brian Laundrie. These items were found in an area that up until recently have been underwater. It's likely the team will be on scene for several days.
This after the Laundrie family attorney says Brian's parents found some of his belongings Wednesday morning near a trail he frequented. Laundrie is the only person of interest in the murder of his girlfriend, 22-year-old Gabby Petito. Autopsy results revealing she was strangled.
With regard to the cause of death, when you're talking about strangulation, that is very typically the cause of death in domestic violence cases. It is angry, it is violent, it takes time.
It was back in August when officers in Moab, Utah responded to a reported domestic dispute between the two while they were on a road trip. A witness telling 911 Brian had hit Gabby. Gabby told officers she'd hit him. No charges were ever filed. Laundrie returned home to Florida with Petito's van, but without her. Her body later found in a Wyoming national forest. Petito's parents telling Australia's 60 Minutes they thought Laundrie would take care of her when they embarked on that cross-country road trip.
I told her to be careful, be safe, make sure to be aware of your surroundings, don't trust everybody. But I felt safe because she was with Brian, and I felt like she would be okay.
Gabby's father, Joe Petito, tweeting this image of the Wyoming mountains with the words, "Love you and miss you." The coroner's office estimates Gabby died about 3 to 4 weeks before her body was found. They say law enforcement took DNA samples from her remains to help them solve this case. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dessauer.
Just as we started telling you about 9-10 days ago, temperatures today only in the 50s. A cold front came through this morning, and boy, it made a difference this afternoon, especially compared to yesterday when we were sitting in the 70s. We take a live look outside right now from Honda of Lincoln, looking off to the south and west. You can see we've got mostly cloudy skies. Out far into the distance, there is some clearing out there, although I'm not expecting a whole lot of that around southeast Nebraska this evening or tonight. Now, we are definitely much cooler than 24 hours ago, upwards of 20 to 30 degrees cooler. Right now, 53 degrees in Lincoln. Officially today, we hit 63 degrees in Lincoln. That was early this morning. That's what will go in the books as the high temperature for the day. Of interest, that is the coolest high temperature we've had in the capital city since May 28th, or 145 days. And this is just going to keep getting cooler and cooler. 55 degrees is our current temperature in Beatrice. 40s right now from Columbus, Central City, as well as Aurora. 50 degrees in York, Grand Island, and Kearney. Winds are still blowing out there. We've got gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour. We'll probably keep the winds gusting for a little while this evening. You'll see that on Stormcast, showing you wind gusts out of the northwest. By 10 o'clock, we're still talking 15 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts. They will begin to weaken slightly as we go through the overnight hours, gusting at times 18 to 20 miles per hour by 7 o'clock in the morning. We may keep a few gusts early in the morning, but by the time we get to noon, we'll start to notice these winds beginning to die down. Now, the weather system that brought it, the cold front that brought us the cooler air, is now into Iowa as well as Missouri. Area of low pressure is just off to our north and east, and around that we've got rain and some snow falling across South Dakota and North Dakota. You can see the snow from last night that fell into portions of South Dakota, northwestern Nebraska, as well as Wyoming. Some heavy snowfall reports in some locations. In fact, Harrison, up in the northwest corner, 2 to 3.5 inches. Chadron had 1 inch, but look at Windy Peak, Wyoming. 13 inches of snow late last night through this morning. Arlington, Wyoming, right at 11 inches, and Laramie picked up 5 inches as well. I wanted to show you this view, though, because last night I was showing you the picture from Harrison, and it was all snow. Well, the sun has done a pretty good job of melting a lot of that snow away today. This is looking at US 20. You can see just some slight remnants of that snow left from this morning and last night's snow. For the rest of this evening, we'll see our temperatures dropping off. It will be a chilly night tonight. Low temperatures eventually dropping anywhere from the low 30s out towards Kearney, 35 in Grand Island, 38 degrees in Lincoln. And again, the winds will be blowing, so that's going to give us wind chill values down to right around 30 degrees as we go through the overnight. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, I think we'll see some sunshine around as late as probably noon to 1 o'clock. And then we'll start to notice the clouds beginning to thicken up from the west. There'll be mid to high level clouds moving back into the area. Temperatures tomorrow will be a little warmer than this afternoon's temperatures. It's not going to be terribly warm. We're talking highs in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. Winds out of the northwest shifting to the north 5 to 12 miles per hour through the afternoon. Now, over the next couple of days, we'll keep seeing our temperatures moderating back up into the mid 60s. Our normal high is 65 degrees. We'll be near that Friday afternoon, as well as for Saturday. Another weather system starts to come in from the south on Sunday. That will bring with it a chance for some rain Sunday morning and maybe lingering into Sunday afternoon. We're still working on that portion of the forecast, but just know there is a chance for rain on Sunday. We start to warm up behind that, 67 on Monday. Still waiting for a cold front to come in Tuesday into Wednesday, so ahead of that we may make it up to 80 degrees Tuesday afternoon. Some showers through the day on Wednesday, and then drying out towards the end of next week. And then for the Purdue game against the Huskers on the following Saturday, the weekend of Halloween, temperatures back into the low 70s.
All right, thank you very much, John. Let's take a look at Wall Street now. A split day. The Dow up 152 points. NASDAQ down just 7. Here are your numbers. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source.
tonight after the powerful testimonies.
Finally tonight, biologists net a 4,000-pound sunfish, and an owl takes a surprise road trip under the hood of a minivan.
Jeremy Roth has more in tonight's Take a Look at This.
Stunned marine biologists had a whale of a tale to tell after netting a monstrously massive sunfish estimated at 4,000 pounds during a research mission off the coast of northern Africa. 2 separate cranes were used to hoist the colossal fish, which measured a whopping 10.5 feet in length. Researchers with the University of Seville say the sunfish was simply too big for their scales, so its weight had to be estimated. They were able to study the stupendous specimen and collect DNA samples before setting it free. You won't believe what took an unplanned minivan road trip in Colorado. Actually, not what, but who. A live great horned owl was discovered lodged under the vehicle's hood. The driver told authorities he collided with the bird north of Denver, then drove 60 miles to Fort Collins before making the shocking discovery. And the owl did not look happy about it. Amazingly, though, the bird suffered only minor injuries and is now being cared for by the Rocky Mountain Raptor program. A Wyoming woman's free hug coupon idea is being embraced not just by locals, but by people all over the country. For years, 94-year-old Selma Schneider has been spreading the love, handing out her homemade hug coupons at supermarkets, on airplanes, pretty much everywhere.
It started as a very small venture, but it's grown tremendously through the years. You do it because you love others. You want to help.
For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
I love it. A hug
sweet.
coupon, right? Let's get a final check of the weather. Not too many people wanting to hug John today. Because,
Not me, but maybe others to stay warm. Hey, this evening it is cool outside. Temperatures are sitting in the 50s across the area right now, even the 40s in some spots. Factor in the winds gusting still 30 miles an hour. We're probably having wind chill values getting down into the low 40s. So if you're going out this evening, make sure you bundle up because it's going to remain cool. You can see here the wind gusts as of 5 o'clock, still 25 to 30 mile per hour gusts. And they'll keep up even as we go through the overnight hours. We'll probably still have some gusts upwards of 18, 20 miles per hour. For the rest of this evening, this is what you can expect. We're going to keep mostly cloudy skies around. 51 degrees at 6 o'clock, 50 by 8. And 46 degrees by 10 o'clock. Now, overnight lows will be chilly. They won't be as cold as we've gotten so far this fall. We're talking lows into the upper 30s, some lower 30s as you head out towards Kearney, for instance. But with that wind keeping up just a little bit, that'll help keep any frost from developing in some areas. The other thing to keep in mind as we go through the rest of today, with temperatures this cool, this is the coolest it's been since May 28th. From a high temperature standpoint. That high temperature happened many hours ago, about 2 o'clock in the morning when it was 63 degrees. Again, temperatures in the 50s all afternoon long. We've been holding pretty steady, if best, again, right around 53 degrees as we've gone through the afternoon here in Lincoln. Tomorrow we will see a little bit of sunshine and some slightly warmer temperatures coming our way.
All right, thank you very much, John. And hey, we want to remind folks one more time, we're having drive today. We're teaming up with LPS. It's right here in the Channel 8 parking lot. We're located just south of 10th and Van Dorn.
And folks, the need is there. Elementary school principals get together and they help put this on along with the foundation with LPS. And they said roughly about 1,000 kids, K through 6, have already told them they need a coat. So if you get a chance in the next hour, come on by to the Channel 8 parking lot. We'd love to see you. We'll take your donation and make sure it goes to the right people.
And if you can't make it down here, we are accepting monetary donations. We have a link to that on our website, klkntv.com, so you can help out wherever you are.
All right, for now, we thank you for joining us. World News is next.
We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
We're up before the sun, so we can make breakfast for our friends and family. Hot off the griddle, fresh as can be.
Closed captioning on Channel 8 Eyewitness News is brought to you by Kristen